Well, hey there, and thanks for joining us for another edition of Beyond the Game. I'm Dave Laval. What we do here is take you beyond the X's and O's and show you why sports are so important to the makeup of the DMV. In this edition, a former Howard University tennis player continues doing her part to grow the sport among minority children, especially around Prince George's County. Brenda Gilmore created the Prince George's Tennis and Education Foundation 33 years ago. We recently had the opportunity to catch up with her as she explains why her program is so important.
Well, I was working for the United States Tennis Association, Mid-Atlantic, back in 1990, and I started there in 1990. And part of my job was to try to develop youth tennis through the schools throughout the Mid-Atlantic, which was a complete state of Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia, and DC. So I was traveling all over to do that, but I would come here to practice because I was on the wheelchair tennis circuit, so I would practice here at Watkins, and I noticed there were never any kids here. I would see very few kids playing here. And I'm like, Brenda, you're traveling all over the Mid-Atlantic trying to introduce the sport to kids, and you don't have a program here in your county. So we had a meeting at the Mid-Atlantic, and we had a group of tennis enthusiasts from Prince George's County. We got together, we started talking about how we needed to have some programs here, and that's how it all started.
To see the kids coming out here, taking part in this, taking up the sport, how does that make you feel?
Oh my goodness, it is so invigorating and makes, I know what the sport did for me, and that's why I was so anxious about getting it out here for these kids, because it changed my life. Because prior to playing tennis, I was not in a wheelchair, had never played tennis before, even as an able-bodied player, and I know what it did for my life, for changing my life around, and made me feel, gave me a lot of confidence, and was healthy for me. And I was like, these kids need to see this, and they need to see what they can become despite whatever turmoils might happen in their lives. That's what I really wanted to let them see. But if something happens to you, it doesn't mean that you have to stay down. You can succeed and find an avenue for succession.
What was the most challenging part in terms of getting this program up and running?
Just the organizational part of it, but we went out into the communities, and the kids were hungry for it. Once you show kids something and you give them, and they have fun at it, and you're there in their community, bring it to them close to where they live, it's easily acceptable. They acclimate to it a lot easier and better than people give them credit for.
One thing about tennis is that where minorities are represented, not a whole heck of a lot. I mean, you've got Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Frances Tiafoe from local area and everything. How important is it for kids in underrepresented areas, especially minorities here in PG, to see a sport like this and realize there's value taking up the sport?
It's very, very important, especially when we're overrun with football and basketball, which are sports that I definitely love, but not everybody is a team sport person. Some are individual, they like individual sports, and they need to know that this is an opportunity for them to go to college as well. That gets overlooked, that tennis is another venue for them to go to college on a scholarship. So that part was really important for me. That's why it's the Prince George's Tennis and Education Foundation. So we've had a number of youngsters that have gone on to college to play tennis.
The one thing I've noticed over the last year or so, because I've done a similar story with a group in DC that's bringing the sport into inner city kids and everything to grow the sport, show them the benefits. Here you are doing something similar in PG County. What is it that this sport offers kids that they may not be aware of?
Well, for one, like I said, college scholarships, after-school programs, ways to develop personally and academically. And I basically stylized my program after the Washington Tennis and Education Foundation. They had been in existence far longer than I had, so that was a model for me, and the USTA also was a model for me and showed me through going to conferences and seeing what was being done around the country with regard to youngsters learning tennis, the intrinsic values, life values that are in tennis, self-reliability, responsibility, honesty, because not everybody, we're out here playing, and am I going to be honest when I see that ball might have been on the line, it may not have been on the line? So it's honesty, it's integrity. There's, if I'm playing these kids, they start to play tournaments, are you relying on mommy and daddy to bring you water bottles and changes shirts and things like? No, self-reliance. Those are key factors and skills that these youngsters have to learn to grow to be mature and self-sufficient young adults and making good choices. Well, after becoming disabled, a number of people said, well, Brenda, why don't you try this, why don't you try that? I tried basketball, that was not me. I tried swimming, that was not me. I did track for a little bit, but prior to doing the track, I used to jog, and I would get the runner's high, but pushing, I never got a runner's high, all I got was tired. So when I saw people playing, I was introduced to the sport through a newsletter. I found out about a newsletter. I saw these guys, it was all guys at the time, playing tennis. I was like, this is civil. I don't have people yanking on my wheelchair. It's a aerobic and anaerobic sport, so I'm not just going like this the whole time. I play early stages. I'd only been playing for a couple of months. They put me in a little tournament. I won my division. I got hooked.
For you, 33 years in now, doing this camp and everything, you see the kids out here, they're running around, a lot of smiles and everything. For you, what's the most rewarding part about all this?
Gosh, well, because I've been into it so long, what's most rewarding is, one, to see the youngsters grow up into young adults, having graduated from college, with families that have their kids are coming back to the program as well. They are also educated and employed and giving back to the community, giving back to the tax base here in Prince George's County. So developing young, responsible, intelligent adults. That's very gratifying.
And what a great job by Brenda and her foundation. Well, parents explain why it's important for their children to take up the sport. You're watching Beyond the Game. Well, welcome back to Beyond the Game. As you just heard from the creator of the Prince George's Tennis and Education Foundation about why she started the program, but it can't succeed unless it has children involved with it. And parents like Bashan Horsley explain why it's important for his children to take up the sport.
I know the importance of sports and keeping the youth physically active, but in all honesty, I have to give credit to my wife because she found this program. She reached out to Coach Gilmore, and then we came and took a look, and here we are still 2 years later because we really believe in what they're doing here.
And what changes have you seen in your kids since they've been involved in this program?
This has helped my kids become, one, used to being physically active, because all of my children started very young. My youngest started when he was 5, so they know the importance of being active. This helps to teach them some discipline and learning from other adults other than just their parents, because they have some good coaches here who know and have played the tennis themselves.
What did you know about tennis before you signed them up in this?
Very little. I did not play tennis when I was young. Anything I know from tennis is from watching on TV, but again, I didn't want my children to be in a riskier sport, if you will, a lot of severe injuries. So this just seemed like a perfect match as far as something they could take serious, something they could be dedicated to, and also, they can age well with it.
Around the DMV, really not a lot of prominent pro tennis players have come from here that are in minorities. I mean, Frances Tiafoe right now is the most notable, and Venus and Serena Williams have helped definitely grow the sport inside these underserved communities. How important is it, do you think, to have programs like what you have here, what we have in the district, to open this up to kids that may not have been familiar with the sport?
I think that it's essential. Like you just asked me, I didn't grow up playing tennis. Not necessarily because I didn't want to, but there was no option for that. So perhaps I would have enjoyed to play it. But I think it's very important because, the realistic being, we all want our kids to do well. This could lead to scholarship opportunities. Who knows how far they could go with this, but I think it's very important that everyone has access to these different opportunities.
To parents who see this, what's the message you would tell them? Hey, you might want to have your kids take a look at this.
I would highly recommend this program to anyone. The coaches are all very good with young children. My children have been coming here for 2 years now. It's a great environment, it's good coaches, it's good people. And also, this is a tennis education foundation. So as Coach Gilmore will remind you, education is an important part of it. She's going to want to make sure everyone is staying on top of their grades. So there's a nice wholesale community, not a wholesale, but there's a community involved that cares about the whole development of your child, not just if they can hit the tennis ball.
Yeah, truly a great program in Prince George's County. So you've heard from the founder of the organization, you just heard from a parent, and kids will explain why they've taken up the sport. You're watching Beyond the Game. Welcome back to Beyond the Game as we focus our attention in this episode on the Prince George's Tennis and Education Foundation. Tennis, if you're not familiar with the sport, offers children, adults really, besides athletics, a lot of life lessons. And now we hear from 10-year-old Ariel Horsley, who is among those who gather at Watkins Park Tennis Center every Saturday to play tennis. She tells you why she took up the sport.
So I wanted to be a part of this program because I really wanted to participate in a sport, and this program, it makes me feel like I can do things and I'm good at things.
What do you love about playing tennis?
So playing tennis, I love it because it's like a place where you can learn and you can also try to do your best. You can compete against others. You can do things you can compete against people, and then you can win or lose, but either way you can have a good time.
How do you think tennis has changed or improved you, do you think?
Tennis has changed me. I used to be shy, but now I feel like I'm more confident in myself and I can do more things.
And you're only 10 years old right now, but are you looking to play tennis in high school, maybe college?
Yeah, in college I hope so I can play tennis in other places and maybe compete sometimes.
What would you tell other kids, friends around your age who haven't thought about playing tennis that maybe they should?
I would tell them maybe they should play tennis because it could help them open up, and it could help them become more active or aware of their surroundings, get better hand-eye coordination.
Saying goes out of the mouth of babes, couldn't have put it any better. Brenda Gilmore does a fantastic job running her program, but she can't do it by herself. Former graduate of the program explains why she's back to help the program grow. You're watching Beyond the Game. Welcome back to Beyond the Game as we focus our attention in this episode on the Prince George's Tennis and Education Foundation, which has been doing its part to grow the sport for more than 33 years. Brenda Gilmore is the person who launched the program, but obviously she can't do it by herself. One of those who is helping to run the program Saturday mornings is Shariah Dunwell, a product of the tennis program.
I first came, I think I was about 9 years old. I had just moved from Connecticut, and me and my siblings, we all played tennis. We're looking for a new program to be a part of because we, at that point, were already very competitive. And we were outside because we were new to the area. We were hitting with our dad, and we saw some of the advanced players hitting. It was around the summertime, so they were outside, and they were amazing. We saw the level of skill they had and the intensity they had, the way the coaches were working with them, and we were like, well, we want to be a part of that. That's what we're aiming for. We're trying to be great players. So that's when we came in. We met Coach Brenda, and they evaluated how we played and how we worked with the coaches, and then from there was history. We were a part of the program, every single one of us, until we graduated, at least.
So what drew you and your sisters to tennis?
Our grandma had actually played. She played with my dad, or she reluctantly played with her while she was out with her friends, and she had passed away when he was younger, so he'd watch tennis in order to feel close to her. And one day we were like, why are you always watching this sport? What is it? And he was like, oh yeah, like my mom used to play. And we were like, oh, we want to try, like we want to see if we're good at it too. And then we were surprisingly good at it, and then that's when he put on his coaching hat and learned all about the game officially instead of passively watching it. And then we played for fun for a couple of years, and then transitioned to playing competitively within the next 3 years or so.
You work with children of all ages. What's your mindset when it comes to young, inexperienced players?
Making sure tennis feels like fun, because it can be very technical, and as you get more advanced, you feel the pressure of the technicalities a little bit more. So keeping it fun and seeing how do you connect your eyes to your hands to your feet to the racket, and making sure that you have that hand-eye coordination and enjoying the process, making sure that you understand the game and how to move your body with the ball and all of those things. So it's pretty simple, but as long as it's fun, then they usually want to continue and get better and better.
How rewarding is it to see the kids grow and improve their games?
It's very rewarding. I think many of the kids I've known since they were teeny tiny children, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's really cool seeing them develop, because you remember those times when they didn't know which foot to step forward with, or they would go back with the wrong hand or something along those lines. And seeing them develop and seeing their confidence grow, I feel like that's really the best part, because it's very easy to doubt yourself in a game where you're on the court by yourself. So seeing them really have that confidence and go forward, knowing what to do and knowing how they feel about any particular shot, and evaluating themselves after a while instead of just listening to the coaches, I really like that part too.
How important is it to have programs like this to help grow the sport in underserved areas?
This program is astronomically important. I know me and my peers, while we were in the area, us being able to go to the City Open, or even we bussed together and went to the Arthur Ashe Kids Day at the US Open, we were able to see that it's not just us as black children or minority children in the area. And oftentimes if we're playing competitively and playing against other people in other areas, you might be the only person of color in a building, and that can be a little daunting if you don't have that confidence and that knowledge that you belong. So finding a program where you can be surrounded by your peers, and the focus isn't necessarily what you look like, but it's how well you play and how well you work together and all of those aspects of just being a kid. I think that's what makes you remember that you're bigger than just a little black kid, you know? So, I don't know, I think it's one of those things where if you don't have it, you don't know you're missing it, but once you have it, you can't live without it.
Tennis is obviously very physical, but what life lessons does the sport teach?
I think, again, tennis is one of those sports where you have to be comfortable with yourself. Self-confidence is really a big one. If you are not confident in yourself and what you're doing, then there's no way for you to advance. So I think taking that into the real world, or the rest of the world, knowing that your skills are good enough and working hard on your own in order to develop those skills, whether it's talking to people on stage, whether it's advocating for yourself for a professor. I think having the self-confidence to do the things that you want is something that I got from tennis. And of course, like things like discipline, you need to have your own self-discipline in many aspects of your life, and you can't have someone talking to you all the time telling you what to do, because that can only go so far. You really need to choose to do things yourself and decide that it's worth it for you.
Shariah Dunwell, one of the coaches with the Prince George's Tennis and Education Foundation, doing some great work every Saturday morning to help the kids around Prince George's County. Well, that's our program, and thanks for joining us. If you want to see more like this, simply log on to dcnewsnow.com. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.